We're them wonderful world of games.
Alright, you beautiful peoples off the interwebs, Glyn here, Cheapskate Gaming, and on today's wonderful world of games, I'm going to check out this game, Gris. Now, of course it's Sunday, so this is going to be one of those chilled games, and this is a fabulous game, absolutely bonkers good, really good, enjoyed this so much. It was one of those where I thought, I put it on Saturday night, I just want to test it to see is it suitable for the Sunday, because obviously there's a criteria here, it's got to be chilled. Something like 2.5 hours later I was still playing it, and I was like, oh my god, but it was only after about an hour I thought, oh, I better start recording some of this. I'm enjoying it so much I'm going to need to do the video on it. So what I'm talking about now is actually, normally I record the whole thing together, but no, not this one. This is pre-recorded and I'm just voice-overing on it. Yeah, so the Gris, so what is it? It's a 2D style puzzle platformer, but with an absolutely beautiful aesthetic art style where you're essentially the little girl in it, or lass or lady, and you've got to go around. There's a few little puzzles. Everything can be worked out quite, I wouldn't say easily, but one or two goes, you get it. It's one of those ones where, oh, what do I do next? It doesn't tell you, but you'll get it. So essentially, you're on an adventure. I'm not sure, there's probably all types of lore regarding it. You're on a bit of an adventure, but you go and you pick up these, to get further in the game, you need to pick up these stars, which then open up like hidden platforms that allow you to get higher, further, whatever. And then eventually you take the stars back, put them in the sky. Quite what that does, I'm not sure, but it'll eventually open up a picture. I haven't finished the game yet, but they will encounter like little boss sequences where you have to run away. And to be honest, this has been my favourite platform game I've played since I played the Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and Will o' the Wisps, when I completed that one. Both great platform games, but obviously too expensive to appear on my wonderful world of games, because they're quite a few more, quite a bit more than a few quid, whereas this one you can pick it up dirt cheap. And of course we'll go into that in a bit. And in fact, actually no, we'll go and have a look right now at how much we can pick this game up for. So let's go and check that out. Right, so here we are on the Aniba site, and we can get this game for one of the more expensive ones on my channel, but this one I think is worth it. Now, I didn't pay as much as this, so the prices are varying, but this one's £2.7 is the cheapest on here. Excellent vendor. Okay, that's good. Okay, so there's still not a huge budget, but normally most of my games normally come under £1.50, but the quality of this one is definitely well worth the £2. Like I say, I'll put this up there with games like Ori, Will o' the Wisp, and Blind Forest type games. Not as graphically as intense as those games, but completely different sort of graphical outlay, as you can see. Anyway, so £2 odd, but it's not much to pay for a good game that will drag you in for a good few hours. And so I'm a few hours into it and I still haven't finished it. I'm not sure how many colours or how long the game is, but I'm enjoying it so far. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Right, so here we are back on the game, and what more to say about it? So I'm basically going to finish off by saying what a fantastic little game this is. Gris, really good. And also, that's what I needed to tell you, is that all my links are in the description. So normally the first link will take you straight to the page where I've picked the game up myself. Now today it will be Aniba. Sometimes I use Fanatical. Sometimes they'll be on Steam themselves. I normally try and have a little look to see where the cheapest version of the game is. On Fanatical, I think this one was still over £11-12. So yeah, but keep an eye out, because although it's like £2 or £3 now, well, it's £2 something now, but I think I picked this up for under £1. I'm pretty sure I picked this up for like 70-80 pence. I'll go back and check it actually, and I'll put it down in the description how much I originally, but not in the description, I might put it on the screen now how much I originally paid for it. But this is the thing about Aniba, is that prices do change all the time, and it's not just Aniba, it's all of these ones that do key selling. You know, one you can get there sometimes. You can get a game and you think, well, how are they selling that so cheap? And what it is, someone's got a spare key, they don't want it, they're giving it away, and the more keys there are, the cheaper the game is, and that's the way they work. But yeah, Gris, this is such a good chilled, this is a proper good Sunday afternoon game. I loved it, and it's clever because it doesn't use any vocal narratives. It's all done visually, and we do like our own visual narrative style games because they're suitable for anyone, for any language then, because you don't need to record the format of the game in different languages. You don't need to do it in Spanish or in German. You can just produce your game. So it's, in a way, they do these games like this for a reason, is that they don't have to then vocalize them for different countries, which I'm fine with. That's great. You know, it's always nice to have a vocal game now and again, but sometimes you just want something that you just chill along with, and this is definitely one of those chill along with games. Anyway, so I think we're nearly done now. We're coming to the end of my little video here, nearly 10 minutes long now. But what I'd like to say is thank you for joining me on today's wonderful world of games. It's been a pleasure as always. My little channel is a very little channel. I upload daily, if you've never realised that. So always keep a lookout, because if you want to get those games while they're cheap, follow my channel, because those games aren't always available on sites like Aniba. Eventually they do disappear, and I've had a few games now that I've bought and they've disappeared. Anyway, with that, I'm going to leave you now. So this has been Glyn, Cheapskate Gaming, wonderful world of games. I will see you next one. Goodbye, guys.
Cheapskate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. Cheapskate Gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank.